My name is Steve Odell. I'm the lead instructor for the Equine Rescue Techniques class, otherwise known as the ERT course, that is taught to fire departments and police departments and other first responders on how to deal with horses that have been involved in trailer accidents or horses that are at large. We teach safe leading. We will take our horse and lead the horse up to a certain distance in the barn. We'll turn around and bring them back again. Again, instilling upon the students the safe way to do that and to keep our horse at a safe distance from us so that we don't get run over. We teach a safe technique that we call a safe circle, how to drop the lead rope in one hand and pretty much utilize the full length of the lead rope in order to move this horse away from us so that we don't get injured that way. The horse is a flight animal as opposed to humans are fight animals, and that goes back to the fight or flight part of our defense mechanisms. Humans tend to stand and fight, where horse's main mechanism is the flight, is to run. It goes back to why we teach the safe circle, to let that utilize that flight part of the horse's defense in our advantage to move the horse away from us so that we're safe. We follow that up with leading the horse through some rather extreme circumstances. We come forward with the horse, the bag comes rolling out onto the trail, and the horse tends to get really excited about that because they perceive it as a predator. They perceive it as a predator because 60 million years of evolution, horses have been prey animals. We point that out to our students also because I'm often asked the question, we have a 1,500-pound animal, what could it possibly be afraid of? Well, horses through 60 million years of evolution have been have learned that just about anything wants to eat them. So they've lived their life constantly looking over their shoulder, and that's why that bag that suddenly appears out of nowhere is a threat to them. We teach the students how to minimize that feeling in the horse by simply talking to the animal, talking to them in a soothing voice, calming them down, petting them, stroking them, and still moving them in a safe direction at the same time. We try to conclude the class with trailer construction. We go over the trailers. There are several different kinds as far as a straight load, ramp load, a step up. We try to go over the different construction of the trailers, aluminum trailers versus steel trailers. We instill upon our students, especially with the firefighters, that this is an extrication. It is not a removal. We're not going to just pull the horse out. We treat this horse pretty much like we would if it was a human involved in an accident. We remove the vehicle from around our patient. So we're going to make a large opening. We make openings that are not only large enough for one horse, we make openings that are large enough for two horses. Again, it's easier to work that way, and it's safer for us and the horse to make the larger opening versus the small one.
When you load, you're just going to have to walk in, tie the horse, and walk out. You're going to see other ones where you can walk in and there's a door called an escape door.
After that, if time permits, we try to have what we call catch the loose horse. Pretty self-explanatory. We call it that because it is catching a loose horse. We pretty much just turn a horse loose in the arena, hand a student a halter and a lead rope, and ask them to step out and catch the horse the best they can. As they're doing that, we try to go over with the class some of the finer points that we've already touched on. Try to explain to the students how to approach the horse so they don't look like a predator, so they don't look threatening, and try to calm the horse down. At the end of the class, we provide at least each department with a resource guide. The resource guide is an outline of the course to serve as a reminder, and more importantly, in the back of the resource guide, it contains a listing of large animal veterinarians that we have contacted personally, and these veterinarians have agreed to respond to the scene of our accidents should we have need for them. The organization that teaches this class is Trail Riders of DuPage, TROD. If you enjoyed this class, more importantly, I hope you learned something from this class. Trail Riders of DuPage is a trail advocacy group. We are a nonprofit organization. Everyone that you see here does this on a volunteer basis. So if you'd like further information, you can go to any search engine on the web, type in TROD, and it will bring you to our website. Thank you.